Hey, my name is Lucy with Rossmönster Vans, and today I want to show you around this Sprinter 2500 170 Extended that we just wrapped up. Before we step inside, I'll talk about some of the exterior highlights of this vehicle. On the bottom here, we have these RoamBuilt side steps. We have upgraded wheels and tires, as well as an Agile off-road rip kit. So we have a black Rhino wheel with a KO2 tire. Up top, we have an Aluminess double loop roof rack. We have an Aluminess ladder to get up there. We have some side LED lights. We call those the porch lights. So that'll be really nice to light up camp. And then all the way in the rear here, you'll see that we have our custom Rossmönster MaxTrax table mounting system. So this allows for a really nice storage spot for our MaxTrax, but also turns into a nice outdoor table when you're not using those MaxTrax. You'll also notice that we have Flarespace up top, and that's a good segue into all of the Line-X on this vehicle. So we have Line-X on the outside of the Flarespace, we have Line-X rocker guards, and then once we make our way to the front, you'll notice that we have Line-X on the hood as well as the grille. So let's check out the front. In the front of the van here, you can see, as I mentioned, we have that Line-X hood, grille, and Mercedes emblem. We also have some LP9 Baja Designs fog lights in the front here, as well as a 50-inch light bar up top. We have some more lights in the back, so let's go check those out. All the way in the rear here, again, we have two more KC LED lights. We also have an Expedition tire carrier from Alvans. We don't have the tire on yet. And we also have the Alvans Sherpa cargo carrier on the passenger side there, as well as a 2-bike Rocky Mount bike carrier back here. So let's check out the inside. As we begin to make our way inside the vehicle, just a few nice little custom touches that I'll point out. We have a shoe cubby down here, so great place to put dirty things that you don't want to mess up the rest of the living area. And then we also have an outdoor happy hour table here that can flip down, so a good place to work or have an outdoor meal. Now let's go all the way inside. Welcome inside. Before we go into the specific components of this vehicle, I'm going to go over some of the design highlights as well as just the overall layout. So starting on the ground and working my way up, we have an oak wide plank floor. All of our lowers are going to be in CyperSpace gray from Sherwin-Williams. Those are going to be slab door cabinets. Moving our way up, we have white Corian countertops, and these are going to be waterfall countertops, so a nice little design feature there. We have gray mix Duramax upholstery on all of our wall panels as well as our ceiling panels. And then we have slab door cabinets again for these uppers, and this is going to be in a light gray from Sherwin-Williams. And then you'll notice that we also have these nice trim accents on the ceiling that covers up some of our screws that we use up in the top, and is also just a nice little accent to pull together the top and the bottom. When it comes to layout, we have our galley mostly on our driver's side, along with our sink on the passenger side. As we move a little bit further back, we have our shower as well as Nature's Head or AirHead composting toilet. We have a nice little workstation on the driver's side here, and then all the way in the rear we have our fixed bed, and that's going to be over our garage. So this garage is very kitted out, lots of gear that's going to be thrown into this vehicle. So we'll show you that from the back once we get there. So starting with our galley, which is in the front here, we have a Cruise 200 fridge and freezer combo. So really nice roomy fridge and freezer. Usually we just have them together with a little freezer in the upper left hand corner, so that's a really nice upgrade there. Again, we have the Corian waterfall countertops. We have a Summit 2-burner induction cooktop, and then under that we just have a really massive drawer bank here. All of this is going to be on push buttons, so that ensures that everything's going to stay nice and compact while driving. Nothing's going to be opening up or rattling around. So bigger drawers at the bottom, smaller drawers at top, great for all of that cooking-ware storage. Up top, we have a bit more storage in these uppers. As per usual, these are going to be on gas struts for easy opening and closing. And then I'm going to move over to the passenger side. So on the passenger side here, our galley continues. We have a Kraus 17-inch undermount sink here. So you can roll up that drying rack and check that out. It's going to be in stainless steel. This sink is going to drain to our 7-gallon gray water tank underneath. This is also a nice little view of those waterfall countertops. And then to the left of the sink, we have a pull-out trash bin as well as just another drawer there for storage. One of my favorite parts about this galley area specific is that we have so much natural light in it. So you'll notice that we have the C.R. Lawrence T-vent windows on both sides. Those are great because they have the bug screen as part of them. They have the awning style windows, so you can get a really nice cross breeze while you're cooking in here. Moving a bit further back from our galley area, we have our shower and bathroom. So this is going to be a 24 by 37 shower with brushed aluminum walls and a steel base with a teak shower grate insert, so you never have to like stand in any puddles. Nothing's going to get slippery in there. This is also where our AirHead composting toilet is going to live. You'll notice up top here we have a very nifty Nebbia shower head. And we also have the Nautilus self-cleaning retractable shower door. So this guy can just clip in, keep everything private in there, and then as it closes, it cleans itself off so you don't have to deal with any shower scum. Moving over to the driver's side of the vehicle, we have a Sprinter captain's chair here just to sit in and be used as an office space. So you'll notice that this countertop continues past the drawer bank. You can have a computer here and it would be a great little space to work. Beyond that, we have a hard partition to get into the garage, but that's really nice because it kind of keeps all of your dirty gear separate from the rest of the build. And then above that, we have a very roomy bed with a custom mattress on top. We have that Flarespace on both sides with custom trim rings. And then you'll also notice that we have the half slide windows on both sides in those flares so that we can get a nice cross breeze while sleeping. We also have reading lights over the head of the bed on the driver's side, as well as a 12-volt Nomadic AC unit up top, so it's going to blow directly on you while you're sleeping. Speaking of ventilation, we also have a Max Air fan directly over the bathroom area in this vehicle. So these Max Air fans can either suck air out of the vehicle or pull air in, depending on what you are doing at the time. And then as we're talking about heating and cooling, I will show you that this van is equipped with an Aqua-Hot. Usually the Aqua-Hots have a front and a rear thermostat. This one has a third, so we have a mid zone too because it is such a long vehicle. So this is going to allow for this rig to be truly four-season capable and also bring hot water to our indoor shower, outdoor shower, and our sink. Closing out this area of the vehicle, I'll just touch on our control panel here. This is really nice because it gives you a master on-off switch. It also can give you readings on your tank levels. So this van has a 17-gallon exterior gray water tank as well as that 7-gallon gray water tank under the sink. So it'll monitor that. It has an electronic dump valve so you can just hit it and release everything that's coming out of the shower. You can also monitor your fresh water levels. So this is just a really nice system to do all of that. Also great because in this vehicle there are so many lighting zones, so you can just hit this master on-off switch depending on what you're trying to do at the time. This van is equipped with dimmable LED overhead dome lighting. We have over cab lights, we have under cab lights, and then we also have toe kick lighting down the center aisle here. Closing out the inside of the vehicle here, we just have a nice headliner shelf in this rig as well as a Canyon Adventure Vans curtain here. So this is really nice depending on where you're parking to just close everything off, get a little bit of privacy. We have window coverings for all of the other windows, but it's always nice to be able to kind of shut off your cab area as well. Let's check out the rear. All right, welcome to the rear of the vehicle. So back here, you'll notice, starting with the doors, we have these RB component storage baggies. So that's great to throw all sorts of little knickknacks and tools in while you're out on the road. On the passenger side, we also have this Park Tool bike mount. So that's great if you need to work on your bike while you're out on a trip, just mount it up there. Moving in a little bit, you'll notice that we have our outdoor shower here. That's also going to pull hot water from the Aqua-Hot, so you can take a nice hot outdoor shower as well. And then on the front face of the driver's side cabinet, you'll notice that we have the switch for our garage lighting system as well as our LED lights up top there. You'll notice that all of the garage is coated in black hex ply. That's going to ensure that it's really rugged and durable and can stand up to all of the gear that he's going to throw back here. So you'll notice we have two gear trays here. Both of these are going to have L-check on them for additional storage options. This one has a Rocky Mounts through shaft bike mount on it. I'll send that back in. And then the one on the right here is all set up with the Yeti Go box bins. On the driver's side here, we have our power cabinet. So in here, you'll find 600 amp hours of lithium battery bank. We have a 3,000 watt inverter and 200 watts of solar coming in through there. Above that cabinet, you'll notice a custom ski rack. So everything back here, again, has the L-track. We can attach D-rings to it so that those skis can be latched down and held in place while in transit. Moving over to the passenger side, I'm not going to open it because we have the bins in the way, but we have our water cabinet. So in there, you're going to find a 40-gallon freshwater tank. We also have a 3-stage water filtration system from ClearSource, and that's also where our onboard air compressor is going to be housed. So this vehicle has that onboard air compressor, and we have ports in the rear and in the front, so you can air up and air down whatever toys you might be taking on the road with you. That wraps up this van tour. Again, I'm Lucy with Rossmönster Vans. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a van tour. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.